Rabbitohs versus Dragons Saturday at 10:40 a.m. Obviously, people will be watching this one. Lots of interest from our point of view, from an England perspective.
I will be watching the Sharks versus Panthers, but I will be trampolining with Scarlett during the Rabbitohs versus Dragons. And I can't Sky go it while trampolining.
No, I think that will cause
That's definitely in the safety video.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Rabbitohs just on the basis of 3-2 in the English Players Stakes.
Yeah.
And actually, there's question marks over whether both Graham or Widdop will be in that one. Then, so interesting to see what happens there. Okay, that is our predictions in association with Love Rugby League. We're now going to move on to the wrap up, where Dom has opened his laptop up again. He's set to impress with the quiz. So let's get ready for the SLP quiz. Okay, so it's that final stage of the show for the 198th time. And you came rolling into my house, Dom, very giddy about the quiz you've prepared for me. Yeah. So let's see what you do to me with this quiz.
So, I was going to say this for episode 200, but since I'm not going to be around, I have been speaking to some of the co-hosts and SLP listeners.
Okay, the SLP family.
Because I know fuck all about rugby. This isn't about rugby. This is about how well you know the listeners and other co-hosts.
Wow.
So I'm going to tell you a fact or two about...
Are these things I'm likely to know?
Nope.
Right.
But much like I feel every time you do a fucking rugby stat or thing.
Look forward to your David Further quiz in a minute, by the way.
Yeah. Are we still doing that then?
Yeah. At least I give you multiple choice on some.
So, this person used to do kids refereeing for association football and was the dame in a panto in 3 consecutive years.
I have a weird feeling that it's Brian Davies, and I don't know why. I think it's Brian Davies.
Is that your guess?
I'm going to go Brian Davies.
That is Dr. Bob Phillips.
Oh, of course.
SLP Listener of the Year.
Why can I think of that drag? Obviously, it's Dr. Bob Phillips. Anyway.
So this person, as a teenager, they sung in a cathedral, and the back of their head the back of their head and shoulders were once in a Bovril advert.
Sang in a cathedral?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go with Rich Wilkinson.
I'll give you another clue. Let's say they use their voice a lot within their work.
Within their work?
Within what they do.
Within what they do? Me? It's not me. Tim G then.
Tim G Radio it is. There we go. I'll give you half a point.
Half a point, thank you. These are impossible.
I know they are. That's genuinely, this is how I feel every time you do a which Australian player, but I don't give a shit. Like,
you do give a shit. That's why you're so wound up about it that you prepared the impossible for me. Right, question 3 then.
Right, okay. So, give me 1 minute. Oh, right, okay, I'll come back to that one. Right, they didn't reply. This one. At school, their nickname was Chunk. The first try they ever saw scored in the flesh was by Josh Hoffman. They played their first game of rugby league at age 40, and it was never their year.
It's Lee Whitnall then.
They also have the world's shittest Yorkshire Rose tattoo at the top of his left arm, so look out for that. So I'm gonna tell you these ones, and then if you need another clue...
Have I got that one?
Yeah, you got that one.
Lee Whitnall,
congratulations.
Yeah. I would have got that without the always there. Yeah, but thanks for giving me a clue that I could get.
My great uncle was the producer on the early Doctor Who episodes, and Jim will fix it. Just take a guess, or do you want another clue?
I want another clue.
My ex-wife is a distant relation to Earl Crabtree.
I feel like I know this one. Ex-wife. That helps limit the amount of people. How many more clues have I got?
2.
Give me the next one.
I have size 14 feet.
Oh, it's Fat Boy Rock.
And number 4 is I support the champions.
Oh, you!
Okay. When I was 10, I attempted to do a somersault on my bed that resulted in me kneeing myself in the mouth, and as such I have a false tooth over one of my front teeth.
Ooh. Right, can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
Is this someone I've met in person?
I think so, yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Can I ask another question?
Yes.
Is it someone who's co-hosted an episode?
I don't think so.
Okay. Complicated.
Would you like another clue?
Yes, if I got another.
You've got 3 on this one.
Alright.
My first rugby league game was on March the 10th, 2006. It was Wigan 12, Wire 24.
Chris McEwen.
50% of the podcast hosts are incapable of saying my name correctly. Christmas. Wait a minute, there's a few more that have been sent in.
I hope the listeners are doing better than I'm doing on this.
I have sung in a professional production of Mozart's Magic Flute.
Wow. Professional production, so they were paid for doing this.
Yes.
Next clue.
I brewed my own cider when I was a student and mixed it with my housemate's home brew beer to make homebrew snake bite.
I would take a stab at this being David Cantrell.
Correct. Well done on that one.
What was this? Did he have any other clues?
No, that was it. Okay. So, I own a shotgun and regularly go game shooting. I once worked in Amsterdam for 3 months next to the Ajax Arena.
This is a tough one. Shooting.
My favourite band are the James Taylor Quartet and saw them at the Hacienda the week after seeing England-Fiji at the JJB, as it was then.
England-Fiji at the JJB would be 2000... No, we played them at Hull in the 2013. That must be a long time ago. I can't even remember that game taking place.
May Hull FC fan, does that help?
Then it's Langers.
Yeah, it is indeed Langers. All right, we've got loads, but I'm losing them. So I'm going to do.
Let's do 2 more.
All right, okay. I walk over 3,500 miles each year, and my great uncle invented the original hay baler called. I'm not going to tell you what it's called because you'll get it.
This sounds like bollocks. Is this a co-host or just another person?
This is not a co-host.
Right. Give me this again.
I walk over 3,500 miles each year.
3,500 miles?
The original hay baler...
That's a lot of miles, isn't it?
The original hay baler, that's 10 miles a day, basically.
So who's a postman?
The original hay baler was invented by my great uncle.
Who's a postman that listens to the show?
They are... I don't know what...
I'm really struggling on this one. I'm lost. I can't even throw a guess out there.
It's called the Powell Baler.
Oh, okay. Oh, of course. He does a lot of walking at the weekends, doesn't he?
Yeah.
David Powell, St. David. Wow. We haven't heard from him this week.
No.
He's been walking, that's why.
Yeah. Okay. So, the final one... sorry if I missed anybody out. I've been to Russia. My uncle climbed the goalposts at Wembley in 1975.
Right, okay. It's Paul O'Brien.
It is Paul O'Brien.
Yep. Because I've met him twice and he's told me that story on both occasions.
Thanks, Paul. I ran the New York Marathon with Matt King, MBE. I'm a nurse.
Oh, wow. I knew he was a nurse. I didn't know he ran the London Marathon. Well done to him. All right.
I think you did all right.
Well, I didn't keep count, but I don't think I did great.
Neither did I, but do you know what? It was just a laugh.
It was fun. It was nice to know a few little things about the listeners. Will you compile that list, maybe, and we can...
No, I'm not going to lie.
Keep them together. Oh, well, then I'll forget them. Oh, no, they'll be kept in posterity on this episode.
Yes.
Right, I've got some for you about David Furner. We're going to try and go through these quickly, because I'm guessing the answer is don't know for most of them.
Yeah.
Which Australian club did David Furner play 200 times for before moving to Super League?
Canberra.
Yes.
Yeah, got one.
Okay. Which Super League side did Furner make more appearances for? Us? One of two sides, Wigan or Leeds?
You'll say Leeds.
No, it was Wigan.
Oh.
According to his rugby league project profile.
Yeah.
So not Wikipedia where it said he played 47 times for Leeds, but according to his rugby league project profile.
Right.
58 times for Wigan, 52 times for Leeds.
Oh, it's got close.
It'd be those cup runs he had with Wigan. 2002 we won the Challenge Cup. Third question. Furner coached Canberra between 2009 and 2013.
Yes.
How many of his 125 games did he win? Was it A, 45, B, 55, or C, 65?
A.
It was B, 55. Oh. Yeah. Oh, if you're not sure, always go for the middle. That's what I've learned playing quiz machines in the pub. Do they still have them?
Yes.
Right. Number 4. What position did Furner start in for his farewell performance in the 2004 Super League Grand Final?
Probably on the field, near the ball. It's right. I don't have a multiple choice of this.
No.
I don't know. Like, say prop.
He was loose forward.
Okay,
and you won't know this one either, but this is...
We'll say it anyway.
In what year... Well, it's for the listeners. Someone will get this. Certainly people down under will get this, I'm sure. And if I don't hear a positive, yes, I got that answer from darts, for example, I'll be disappointed in him. He'll have let me down. In what year did Furner win the Clive Churchill Medal for his man of the match performance down under in the grand final? Right,
so he's done. So that'll be 2002.
No, that was when he won the challenge. Right. 1994. He was Clive Churchill won the man of the match in the grand final in the ARL, or whatever it was, New South Wales ARL back then, I think. Well done, though. You got 2.
I do know. I'm happy with 2. I'm happy with 1.
You got 1, which is about as well as I expected you to do.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, this brings us kindly to the gift that you brought around.
Oh, yes.
Me. A stick of rock from your afternoon in Blackpool, which says in it,
I love Mum.
Love Mum. So thank you very much for that. Okay, that moves us on to the last sort of piece of business from your debut hosting role, which
my
is...
debut.
SLP recommends.
Yep.
You are a man who does so much that you never have a free weekend, so you must have something good here.
I recommend, before it closes in like 3 weeks, go to York Maze. Now, when I tell people that, they think I'm being sarcastic, but genuinely, it is the best thing, the best sort of theme park bit in Yorkshire. It's so good. It's only open for like 8 weeks a year. All the staff are really, really into it. They hire actors and comedians. There's a maze, but there's loads of activities. If you've got kids, you've got a family, it's an amazing day.
Is it a maze?
It is a maze.
A maze. We have a maze in Singleton.
Yes, I passed it.
The signs say it on the motorway. That's how I know.
That's what I passed as well. But it's like if you like shit jokes as well, and that is where I saw Dr. Bob Phillips the last time. I've seen him more at York Maze than I have at Leeds games this year.
That is a sad indictment on Dr. Bob Phillips' ability to attend rugby league matches.
Yep.
Okay.
Your recommendation?